In today's video, we're going to review the modular plastic tiling. We're going to see what my take is on these kind of tiles. This review should work for Swisstrax and Racedeck both. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into it. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jimmy and you're watching Game by Rules. As I mentioned, we're going to review my flooring today. If you guys find value in this video or if you enjoy this video, make sure you press the like button, and if you've not already subscribed, then please do subscribe for more such videos. Before I say anything about these tiles, let me tell you that I got these lovely cabinets and everything, but the thing that truly transformed my garage was these tiles. It made a night and day difference. Honestly, I could say that it totally, completely transformed my garage. That was these tiles. I did not really think that these tiles would have so much impact on how beautiful my garage looks. I give these tiles more credit for my garage looking so nice, even more than my cabinets, I guess. I just never thought how big of a difference the tiles would make. Now it looks less like a home garage and more like a showroom, a dealership kind of a showroom, it looks like a place where you put showpieces, like you park the beloved car, a true love of your life, a showpiece, and now it has a proper home rather than you put your beloved car just along with your junk in some storage place. When it comes to these tiles, a lot of people have a lot of concerns, and I had them too. Like, what if you spill something? In case if you spill something, it'll seep in, yes. It'll go through these grills underneath. If it's something like oil or not water, then you take a paint can opener or a screwdriver, like a flathead, pop one tile out, clean it up, put that tile back in. It's as simple as that. Now, if it is water, then these tiles have channels underneath. It'll flow right out and nothing much to worry about. There's ventilation, there's air that goes underneath through these grill pattern tiles. The water would just dry out and there would be nothing to worry about. What if you drop a screw, a small screw or something? Bearing in mind that automotive screws and bolts are pretty big for most part, it's not going to go through. Even bits like screwdriver bits, drill bits, they're too big for it to fall underneath. But as soon as I did fit these tiles, I had a Dremel and there was a screw to fit a cutting tool, and I dropped that screw and it's somewhere underneath the cabinet and I've lost it. And yes, that is going to happen. So if you drop a very, very tiny or a very small screw on these tiles, you will probably not find it because it'll go underneath, and under which tile, you don't know. Probably years later when I remove these tiles, I'll find that screw, but till then I've lost it. These tiles, who are they meant for? They're meant for home garages where you do maybe some light work. They're not for workshop. They're not for a garage where you're changing transmissions and engines and doing major work 8 hours a day. No, this is not for those people. Even though the companies do say that, oh, XYZ company has our tiles, and those are brand endorsements, brand deals, sponsorships, or they've been given free tiles. But I've owned a commercial workshop before, and I would tell you this, that there is no way I could have this in a commercial workshop. You're dropping things, you're spilling things, and you don't have the time to pop up tiles and clean. So, I'm not saying that these tiles are bad, but you gotta understand what are they meant for. These are meant for home garages. Now, if I'm doing woodworking, there's no way I'm having these, because cleaning up is gonna be a nightmare. I probably have solid ones. Now these tiles are pretty good and sturdy. They're strong. I just used a grinder and there was a lot of sparks and it was right here. And you see no visible damage or no visible marking on these tiles. So I was quite impressed. Moral of the story is they're awesome for home garages where you're doing an occasional oil change or brake pad change. If I had to do it all over again, would I do it? Yes, I'll still buy these tiles because, as I said, they're awesome for home garage. Also, what I noticed was on some of these websites, either of the companies, have got pictures of these tiles being used around the swimming pool area, and I don't understand how that would work, because these tiles are great when it comes to walking on them if you have shoes or flip-flops or boots on, but if you're walking without any footwear, they give you really strong acupressure. And more than a couple of minutes, it's not really comfortable to stand or walk on them barefoot. So if you're thinking of having these plastic tiles around your swimming pool or in your gym area, then you might want to reconsider it. Now there are alternatives. There are rubber tiles for that by the same company, and there are flat tiles as well, which would be easier on the foot, I guess. But this particular pattern is not meant to be walked on barefoot. And it's not just swisstrax that's uncomfortable. I got a sample from Racedeck as well, and I stood on it, and it's equally uncomfortable. The reason why I say it's uncomfortable is in gym area or anything is because, like, I'm sitting on it right now and I know what it feels like on my ass. Or if you're doing push-ups, your hands won't be able to, it's not comfortable. Or like if you're doing yoga and you're sitting on your ass or lying down on these tiles, it's not comfortable at all. So then what are these tiles good for? Home garages, plane hangers, temporary display, like if you have a car show or if there is some kind of a show and you have a display area of some sort and it's temporary, that's great. I'll tell you what, my garage door is broken. I have my garage door open, not by choice, a bit cold. Every neighbor that has walked past, or every person that walks past, takes a second look, and majority of them give me a compliment for the way my garage looks. A lot of that credit goes to these tiles. Should I have gotten the solid tiles? No. There were a couple of reasons. So compared to the solid tiles, I love these because these are way more silent and quiet. When you walk on the solid tiles, they make a lot more noise, footstep noise. And these, if I'm walking on them, I can walk like a cat and no one would even know they're that silent compared to the solid tiles. You could even use these tiles in a wash bay. So I could literally, if I had a water source inside my garage and if I did not have my computer and everything here, I could literally wash my car in here, and the channel underneath the tiles is made in such a way to push water out. And obviously you need that elevation of your garage, which everyone's garage is a little elevated, so it will have water and other liquids flowing out. But if they had solid lines underneath it and if they did not plan for it, then water would stay at one place. The good part is both these companies or all these companies have channels under the tiles, so it channels the water outside and it flows outside. So I did see someone with Racedeck flooring using it in the wash bay, and what he said was, I'll link the video in the description as well, but what he claimed was that the Racedeck tiles were super slippery, and he had to sand or basically sand the tiles to make him get a little bit more grip. I tried pouring water on these tiles and walking on them, running on them. The swisstrax ones, because they are matte finish to begin with, they have a lot more grip, and I don't know if it is his shoes or my shoes that have more grip, but I had no issues with these tiles being wet and walking on them. I did not fall down or feel that there was less traction. The best thing is I installed these tiles on the 16th of December, Today is the 16th of January, and what I can tell you is I haven't cleaned these tiles. In fact, I've done some work on them. As I said, I used a grinder on metal parts of some of my cabinets to cut a hole out, and the sparks and everything was going all over. And I have not mopped it, I've not swept it, I've not vacuumed it. And if I show you the floor, it looks like it's brand new. I just installed it. It looks that clean. And that's because the dust falls in between the grooves. The dust goes under, settles under the tiles. So on top, it keeps looking clean. So whenever once a month or once in 2 months when I vacuum it, I will get the dust underneath the tiles out. But on top of it, if I don't vacuum it for let's say 6 months, on top of the tiles, it'll always keep looking clean. And for me, that's awesome because I usually forget to vacuum. And normally I park my cars inside, so they bring a lot of crap inside as well, but you don't see none of that. I would like to say this again. When you see these big companies, big workshops with 20 bays, working on cars day in, day out, having these tiles, don't believe everything the internet shows you. They are given those tiles for free. They're paid to say good stuff. Not that these tiles are bad in any way, but understand what they're meant for. They're meant for a home garage, and that's what they're good for. So, I mean, you could put it in an office if you want, but no, if you are planning on opening a garage or you're working on cars, don't get these tiles. For my use, I'm so happy with these tiles that I would pick this any day over epoxy. Originally, I got these thinking the kind of epoxy I want is more expensive, but now that I have these tiles, I would pick these over that epoxy. Even if I have the money to spend and get that done, this looks so much cooler, feels so much better. Well, I hope you found value in this video, and I hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you later. Ciao.